So, like, not to be outdone by Striker here, but I'm playing Power Rangers 2.
Huh. Okay.
I still can't remember if this came out before or after the Genesis version of the first Power Rangers game.
Is that the one that was kind of sort of a fighting game?
Yes.
This one is fucking lazy. Because aside from the civilian forms, I guess, the Rangers all use the same sprite. It's just recolored.
Which only makes sense for 3 of them.
Yes, Kimberly has the same sprite as Big Burly Jason, and it's kind of stupid.
Well, as does Trini, because I mean, I can't remember if this was made specifically. I'm pretty sure it was made specifically for Power Rangers, not Zyuranger.
So well, yeah.
So I mean, obviously they had to go through the work to make a sprite to begin with, so it wouldn't have been too terribly difficult to make one for unique sprite for Trini and Kimberly.
I mean, even if they only made one sprite for Kimberly and Trini, it would have been better than using one sprite for all of them.
I think there was like a fan game that emulates the Genesis games that uses the Super Nintendo sprites, which doesn't really work, by the way.
I would imagine not.
There's a bit of a difference in the color palette thing. I believe the Genesis can display less colors on the Super Nintendo.
Depending on the game.
Because, I mean, I remember the Genesis version of, like, Mortal Kombat looks a lot worse than the Super Nintendo version. And then Shakan, the Forever Man, was like, I'm out. Fight some putties.
I don't remember that villain of the week at all.
I think the only villain I remember that was in one of these games was in the second game. So the game based on the movie. The Super Nintendo version of it, I mean. I remember I played the Genesis version of Power Rangers the movie like twice.
I don't remember there being a SNES version of it. I mean, obviously there was. We're talking about it, but I don't remember anything about it.
I remember when it first came out, like, I was at my grandparents' house, and when I called the video place to see if they actually had it, they're like, yeah, this movie isn't even out of theaters yet. I'm like, it meant the game based on the movie, based on the show. Power Rangers, the game made for game TV movie. Or however that Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie title was.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game.
Based on the show. Based on another show.
This is getting really ridiculously recursive.
One of these days I'll maybe actually watch some more Toku shows, but I hear all the Kamen Rider stuff is more or less self-contained, so I could watch anyone I wanted, but someday.
I don't really have much interest these days. I still need to watch the new Power Rangers movie, which I heard was really good.
Against all odds. Nobody seems to want to buy the figures at work, though. But that's fine, that's not unexpected. We have those Marvel Legends, like, what size are those ones? Like the one I have on the top of my shelf there for Angela.
Oh.
It's the same size as the Spider-Girl one we have.
Looks like an 8-inch figure.
Yeah, we have a bunch of those of classic costume Daredevil and Eric O'Grady Ant-Man. The third Ant-Man for anybody who doesn't know who Eric O'Grady is.
Such as me.
We have like 10 each of those, and nobody fucking wants them. Anytime we get a single new figure in, somebody wants that.
Let me know if you ever see another Jessica Drew figure. Ultimate Jessica Drew.
That one was actually there for quite some time. I was surprised. Actually surprised to see that somebody bought it, but presumably it's because they were on sale for like $12 for a week.
Probably so, yeah.
If I had known, I would have grabbed it, but I think this was when I had like 6 days off of work, so I didn't go back until the following week.
I'm just happy to have a 3-day weekend. Like, this is a rare treat for me. I don't have to work on a Saturday, and I don't have to work this coming Monday either. It's nice.
You can tell your boss you want more time off work. A regular 5-day work week.
That would be kind of nice.
I think for a while we actually had a black cat figure too for several years actually. Okay, Alex, hit start. Along with a Superior Spider-Man figure that I was tempted to get, but ultimately chose not to. And 2 Anti-Venom figures that nobody wanted for the longest time either. We really just need to get rid of all of our fucking Ant-Man stuff, so we actually get new figures in. Figures that people want. I'm pretty pissed that we never got a Spider-Man 2099 figure in. I actually would have bought that. Then here's me getting hit a lot because Trini's range a little bit different from Jason's. A little bit shorter.
They went into that kind of detail, like the characters all had different range of their attacks and shit, but they couldn't make different sprites for any of them.
Let's talk about Trini's outfit. Who the fuck would wear that?
Nobody in their right mind.
Like, if her pants or shirt were a different color, well, I guess just her pants really, because who the fuck would wear like yellow ass pants?
Nobody in their right mind.
So like if she was wearing jeans or black pants, dress pants, or whatever the kind of pants those are, or whatever, it would probably be fine.
She looks like a giant banana.
A banana with hair. Hairy banana.
Hairy banana, I think you better throw that one away.
Yeah, the only reason I bought the Angela figure I saw is because a different Walgreens in the area had it. And I was like, you know, fucking why not? I like Angela.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Thor's long-lost sister. That was owned by Image Comics for a while, or McFarlane Comics or something for a while, I think. And then when they got the rights back, it's like, we're gonna make sure we don't lose these again by attaching her to an important character.
Okay.
Angela was lost to the 10th hidden realm, quote-unquote, of heaven, spelled without an A. Heaven. Heaven. Haven.
Haven is heaven without an E. Well, without the first E.
Well, it depends on how you pronounce that E. And then a garden gnome. A really big one.
And then Trini turned into a man. Just like happens in the show.
Except in reverse, I guess. Since I'm pretty sure the Yellow Ranger and Zyuranger was a man.
Yes, and his name is Boy.
How unfortunate. They also went so far as to just give everybody the same attack animations for their weapons, too.
Yeah, even though everybody has a different weapon, the attack animations are all the same.
I think the only person who has a different animation is Billy.
Possibly. Kimberly can also use her bow as a bow, oddly enough.
Except it does, like, literally shittiest damage in the entire game.
Yes, it is useless, but it is different. Therefore, it is at least noteworthy in that respect.
I'm not gonna lie, I love any game that does the little thing where you can hang on to the bottom of the platforms, and then has a sweet flipping up animation to go with it.
That is pretty sweet, yeah.
Those are my favorite. Completely inappropriate use of size.
Basically. And how exactly are they used? I mean...
Mostly for parrying bladed weapons.
That's kind of what I thought.
Also stabbing things.
Stabbing and parrying. Like, I can see it being used as a blade catcher of sorts.
Yeah, they're more defensive weapons than strictly offensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
As same with the jute or the jeet or however you
I think it's jute.
However you choose to spell and pronounce it. We just tend to call them blade catchers here. No need to attach a fancy name to it, just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Or what it does.
Yeah. It's really the best way to go, honestly.
One of the many other things that died in the transition to 4th and 5th edition in D&D.
Yeah?
Which I guess not so bad in the case of the blade catcher, because it was really a weapon, like, who the fuck used it? Its use was pretty limited. Odds were good you were going to use it for pretty much attacking most of the time anyway. I don't even think it provided a benefit if you used it on your offhand or anything. You'd be better off getting a shield.
Yeah.
So like how they changed shields in 5.0 too. Where there's no light or heavy shields, there's just shield.
Okay.
Oh, I think there might still be light and heavy shields. There is apparently a difference between regular shields and tower shields, though. The real book does seem to at least address that.
Well, I would hope so, because a tower shield is basically holding a portable wall.
I told Jake for the campaign, he was like, I'll just use a tower shield as my weapon, too.
You can do that in Dark Souls. I think in both 2 and 3 you can get a set of tower shields. It's basically like holding a giant fucking door, and you just shield bash people to death with them.
I didn't embody and go for the shield bash, so I just swing it like a board. Or as you would swing a door. Like, grip the bottom and just swing the rest of it at somebody.
I mean, I guess that works, yeah.
But no, I went with the kite shield.
Ah.
The best kind of shield if you're going for non-tower shield. Unless you're one of those like light finesse fighters, then a buckler is fine, I suppose.
I prefer kite shields myself. My D&D character uses a kite shield. Although it is a magic kite shield, so it only pops up when she needs it. Otherwise, she's got both hands on her sword.
Ring of Force Shield, I think, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That D&D campaign that we haven't played for like 2 years.
Yeah. Okay, and here we have a lawn gnome with a rake.
And then I'm going to stand on this platform and not really move unless I have to.
I guess that's the best way to beat this boss.
More or less. I mean, it keeps showing up in spots where I can hit it. The worst bosses. Well, you can hit me like 2-3 times and then I'm going to disappear and move again.
Reminds me of Fake Mimic in Shantae and
Pirate's Curse, I think.
Was it Pirate's Curse though?
I think so. I don't remember fighting Mimic in Half Genie Hero.
Well, no, it wasn't Pirate's Curse. It was
Behold, a tiger.
Because why not? Christ, why can't I remember it? The second game.
Risky's Revenge? Wasn't
Yes, Risky's Revenge.
Oh yeah, that's right, it was Risky's Revenge.
Because it happened on the show. And we haven't played Pirate's Curse on the show.
We're still working on that. Next time on Radical Bromance.